Danny picked these, and these are the yellow wax beans this morning out of the greenhouse, and they're beautiful. They're lovely, pretty greenish yellow looking tint. You see some of them have a green tint, some of them are yellow. I'm just taking the ends off, and we're going to cook them a special way tonight. We're headed to the cabin, and I'm going to get our supper ready to go over there. We're going to cook at the cabin tonight. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with these in just a second. Let me get them all the ends off. Alright, I did this the other night and it was awesome. All you need is a little EVO, extra virgin olive oil. Any type of oil will work, really. Doesn't matter. I just drizzle. Not a lot. Salt. And shake. All you're wanting to do is kind of coat the beans. And that's what they look like. They have kind of an oily sheen to them with a little salt. Looking awesome. We're taking them to the cabin. We'll finish over there. Also, I'm taking one squash. I'm taking the ends off. I slice it down the middle, and then I slice it again into 4 pieces. This will be 2 for Danny and 2 for me. Do to this one again. Let's get my oil going here. Drizzle in the oil. Kind of coat it in this oil. That way stuff sticks to it. That's what you want. You want it really shiny. Add a touch of salt to it. And I have almond flour. And what I do is I sprinkle the almond flour in there a little. And I just coat it. And Danny and I will cook this also. And you just want it kind of coated as much as it'll coat. And if you have regular flour or cornmeal or whatever you like to coat with, that's fine. But that's ready to go to the cabin and be cooked.
Alright guys, we're over at the cabin now. It's later in the afternoon. It's time for us to just say, you know what? Enough's enough for the day. It's time to chill out. That's what we like about the cabin. The cabin's virtually a studio for us. It is a chill out place for us. It's where we do a lot of our quiet time now. And it's very relaxing. Now you're probably going to ask yourself the question, why did we prepare stuff over there and not prepare it over here? We're still working on the kitchen over here. Have lots of stuff we're doing in there. We don't want to get in there and have to be messing up a bunch of stuff. We'd rather just do it at the house, bring it over here, cook it on the grill, off grid, and just enjoy the afternoon. The quietness, the birds are singing in the air. It's really a good evening. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our luscious, look at this. You cannot beat this right here. I don't care if you go to the finest restaurant in the world. You're not going to get anything as good as these Cherokee yellow wax beans here now. These things have got a little salt on them and a little olive oil. What we do, we've got the grill turned down low. We're going to pull a Stephen Reichland here now. We're going to stick these babies up there on the top rack. Now this is just a cheap little old grill, guys. This ain't the big old fancy stuff. And right here, we picked squash this morning. Ms. Wanda took one of them and she split it into 4 pieces. We get 2 each. They're kind of battered with a little bit of almond flour and a little salt, a little oil on them there. We're going to put them up on the top rack. Got the grill turned down really low after we heated it all up real good. Next thing I'm going to do, we got some chicken tenders here, guys. They got a little olive oil on them, a little salt and pepper, nothing fancy. We're just gonna take them out here. Just gonna lay them on the grill. Now you want to put your thin part's gonna cook faster. Lay there like that. Looks like we got enough here for a couple of meals.
After last night, I'm not sure.
I know, after last night, that home cooked food, boy.
We had that casserole, and it didn't last 3 times. It's only going to last 2 times.
It's only going to last 2 times. Look at that. Now that, my friends, is nice. Now when I do something like this, guys, I'm going to show y'all something I do here. I take a pair of tongs. You go, oh no, you're going to use the same tongs on all of it? Yes, I am. But let me show you something here. This is what I do. I kick one of them burners up on high. I put this baby down in there. I get rid of any bacteria on them suckers. This is just like sterilizing something before you do surgery or anything else. I heat these babies up. Now I won't touch that chicken again with these until they get to be a lot better now. Look at that. See how them things is smoking? There ain't no bacteria living on that.
Except maybe COVID-19.
I don't think COVID-19 will make it on that one. Okay. I think we pretty much sterilized, don't you?
I think so.
All right. Let's close this baby up. We'll kick the heat up just a little bit. Because you know what? We don't have to worry about grease dripping out of these. These is not loaded with grease. Going to be dripping out of there, flaming up, burning everything. I'll kick the heat up to about medium for just a few minutes because those are chicken tenders. They're going to cook really quick. We don't want to we don't want them to be there for a long period of time.
I mean, they're just in there everywhere. Look at this. So Danny's got to get back and not burn my food, but I've got to pick berries. These are huckleberries too.
Look at the huckleberries. They're all in this tree everywhere. My word. I can't, the camera's not even going to give it justice.
No, it doesn't. They're beautiful.
I mean, the trees just looks like something from Christmas ornaments in it. There's so much in there. There's reds and blacks and
we've already picked.
We have picked this tree so many times.
4 quarts at least off of the huckleberries around our house.
4 quarts of huckleberries. Wow. That's awesome.
Don't you forget about my food either.
Ms. Wanda's worried about her food over there.
I'll pick these berries.
I guess I better get back and
check my food.
Check her food. Hey guys, I checked on her food. I'm over here looking at my hotbed right now while she's over there picking them huckleberries. Look at these tomatoes. These are the Rutgers. Look at these things. Guys, these things are beautiful. Look down in there. Little tomatoes all hiding down in there. Look up here. Let me move some of these leaves back out of the way. Look down in there. There's tomatoes in there. Look up over there. Yeah, we still got a few sweet potatoes left. I keep telling people, plant them in the ground. This right here. See this right here? That little bit, that's the reds on the right. Whites on the left. We still haven't planted many white. We got about 4 rows of whites. We have planted now close to 470 sweet potato slips out of this bed. There's probably still 100 and something left in here. Look at that. And people talk about growing them in water. Guys, this is a 4 foot by 4 foot and a 4 foot by 4 foot. We've planted 470 so far, and plus I've given Amanda from Freedom Acres some. I've given other people some around me here. Probably another 100 I've given away. And they're still growing. So if you don't want many, grow them in water. But if you want to grow a lot, grow them in the ground. There's Wanda hollering at me about her food. I better get back over there. Look at him. Cucumbers. Miss Wanda's gonna be making some more pickles. I can see that already. This is just one of her plants. Okay. I guess I better get out of here and get back. She's gonna get on to me. Look at them green beans down through there and English peas. Show you something right here right quick before maybe I won't mess her food up. See this whole field right here? All these rows? That's all sweet potatoes. Yeah, I got a gully across it I got to fix, but that's all sweet potatoes. One end to the other. Plus, below this around here, more sweet potatoes. Love my sweet potatoes. Okay, we're gonna take a quick look at the grill here. See if we can figure this thing out here, what we got going on. Ooh, look at this. Them things there look good now. They're nice and grilled. Got some squash here. They're coming on real good. Look at them chicken tenders. Good old grill marks on them. Look at that. Yeah, get them off some of that heat back there. Don't want them to get too hot. Move them up here to the cool zone. Gotta heat them up. And make sure these babies don't get. Look at that. Ooh. Take them out of there. Yeah. And Wanda's gonna be upset if I burn her tongs up.
Ah.
Got old grill marks on it there.
Looking good. Look at these.
Squash is all coming out real good. Yeah.
I think so.
I think so.
We're almost ready to eat, aren't we?
We're almost there.
Ready for some plates?
Yeah, I think we're going to be pretty much ready for some plates. Plate number one. Miss Wanda's liked hers a little overdone.
Yes.
She likes to make sure her stuff is done. That.
Isn't that beautiful?
Perfectly grilled food.
Sun's coming out.
Yeah, after all that rain. Yellow beans, yellow squash. We'll just leave the grill open, let it cool off. Okay guys, Miss Wanda's going to try one in the background. She forgot her stand to put the camera on. I'm going to actually take one of these beans here. Tell you what.
These are awesome.
That is the way
To cook
to
fresh
do
beans.
a green bean. Man.
Y'all,
That's
these
awesome.
green beans are awesome smoked on the grill.
Got that smoky flavor.
They're a little
Little
crunchy,
oil.
but they're not hard.
Oh, they're not hard, no.
They're done without being wimpy like when you
Right.
boil them.
Right.
It's pretty awesome.
You see that?
Now what about your squash? I can't get squash to eat right now, but
Man.
you can cut me off a piece of yours. I might get a bite of yours, but
Let's just try a piece here.
I'll give him back his piece. Oh my. That's our first time grilling squash. That's pretty good.
That's good. That's good right there.
The beans we've done before and we loved
Yeah.
them. But that's the first time doing the squash. It's pretty awesome.
Man.
Alright guys, so that's how you make grilled green beans and grilled squash. It's our variation. And we're going to chill the rest of the evening here on the porch. You can
Yeah.
see the winds blowing behind us and it's nice. And we're just going to take it easy. So
Gonna enjoy the afternoon. After all that bad weather.
yep.
Alright guys. Y'all hang tight. Stay safe. And we'll see you in the next video. Okay guys. Wanda and I were sitting here. We were just finishing up our meal. And as usual, things changed. We got a quick email down at our church about 5 or 6 miles from here, a trailer lost 2 rolls of round bales of hay, and they rolled out into the pastor's yard. And they didn't come back to get it. So the pastor called and told us that there's 2 bales of hay here. You know, do y'all need them? So we was like, well, we were going to sit here and enjoy our evening, we were thinking, but I looked at Wanda and I told her, I says, we got to load the tractor up on the trailer and take it down there. We'll have to put 1 bale in the truck, bring it back and unload it, go back and get 1 bale in the truck, come back and unload it, and then go back and get the hook up to the trailer and get the tractor and bring it all back. So for the last 2 hours, we've been running like chickens with their heads cut off before dark, trying to get all this done. And it is now 20 minutes after 7, and we're going to get to sit down for about maybe 15-20 minutes before it gets dark and actually enjoy our evening. So guys, on a homestead, things change every minute.